When I tell you it's been days since I finished this book, and I feel like I still don't have the proper words and frame of mind to review, it's insane. I feel like this book took my life over while I was reading it, and I still can't even wrap my head around all of the themes and things I took from this book, but we're gonna try. So here is my non-spoiler review for Alchemised by SenLinYu. We follow our FMC Helena. She is basically a war prisoner. The entire book is about her survival and how war has affected her, how being from an immigrant family has affected her, how the prejudice of the kind of magic she has affected her. She has tried to fit into a mold that this Puritan religion has tried to shove her into, how she lost her body autonomy, how she was used as a bargaining chip. SenLinYu gives a great insight as to how war, sometimes it's not black and white, good guys and the bad guys, sometimes those things overlap. The good guys are just as bad as the bad guys and just as corrupt. So I really love that aspect of the book. I went into this and I was like, oh my God, is there a happy ending? Kind of just went in completely blind, and I highly recommend going in blind with this book. By the way, this is a heavy book. It's 1,000 pages. I'm putting it down. There's so many things. Cain, everything he had to go through, the miscommunication between Cain and his family. If you're thinking about reading this book, know that it is centered around war. It is centered around immigration. It is centered around body autonomy. It's a beautiful, tragic, and very dark, but SenLinYu does an amazing job at representing what depression feels like, what hopelessness feels like, self-harm representation, suicidal thoughts, and I know that is triggering for some. That's why you need to check your trigger warnings when you read this book. The way the author brings that to life, and you feel as if you're literally right there with Helena, like it's happening to you. It was tragic and it was terrible, but at the same time, it was written beautifully, and I was in pain the entire time reading this book, to be clear. But I love a book that makes me feel like I'm fully connected to the main characters and the plot of the book, and I was the entire time. I was in pain. I can't say I would have survived. I thought this was amazing. 6 stars, infinity stars. Again, I'm sure I'll have more thoughts, but like I have literally felt like I've been staring at a wall ever since I finished this book. No notes.